Well, greetings, and what are you doing? Salutations! It's Danjo and Seth. That was good. That was good. That synchronicity.
Synchronicity?
Sure. I say synchronicity, but that's because I'm British Jewish.
You're British Jewish? My favorite ethnicity.
We have our own spellings for things. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Seth, you can double jump.
What? Where?
Right there, you're doing it.
You take that back, you slat.
It's a pseudo space jump, and I'll thank you to remember that.
Oh, it's right there. Hey, bud. Hey, oh, shit. Hey, bud.
He can't freeze you in a doorway.
No.
Do the thing.
Oh, I did too early.
Oh.
Instead of reacting, I anticipated.
Yeah. It's my problem all the time.
Yep. And that's why I don't drink Ovaltine
We're past a minute.
with my cigarettes. Oh, bitch.
A sickly sin is always there. Hey. How do you deal with that, though?
Balls. Give me a second.
Benoit? Balls.
Oh, it's just low.
It's okay.
Is it? Is it okay? Are you sure?
Probably. You want me to start over the episode?
Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. I gotta get good at this again sometime.
No, it's fine. You're already doing better than I did.
I'm here. I'm here.
I'm here. I'm scared. Get used to it.
I'm here. Never mind.
Yeah.
We're here. We're queer. We don't drink beer. I don't know.
You don't.
I'm just. I got a D+ in cheerleading.
Beer, from the German word beer.
Beer, but with an I.
Bayer?
If I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm. I think that's right.
There we
And
go.
like 4 umlauts. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, because French is if you get Spanish and you mix in Italian and you get rid of the vowels. No, you add more vowels for French. Have you ever wanted to know how to spell?
It's like wiping your ass with silk.
Have you ever wanted to know how to spell sphagnum but with 13 E's?
Why don't you try spelling hors d'oeuvres?
You ever been in class and you're like, man, how do I spell sandwich? Well, not with a Q if you're a wimp. Good thing I'm not a wimp.
Okay. You pooped the duper. That's not no. You
Oh,
pooped the stupor. You okay?
Oh, he's gonna come in the top and I'm gonna go at the bottom. Bye.
You booped the snooper. That's
You booped the snoot?
yeah.
Are you referring to the snoot poop?
Yes.
Or are you referring to the Concorde plane, which was supersonic, but had a snoot droop?
Whoa! This was the hardest part in Zero Mission.
Yeah, and you do it like 6 times in this one.
No, I mean the 15% hard thing.
Oh, I thought you meant
Getting through getting through the whole like Metroid part to get to Mother Brain at the end of the game.
I believe that.
Because like you ordinarily wouldn't even have you have like 1 super missile and like 4 regular missiles, and you can only kill the Metroids with missiles.
And so like you needed like pro awesome aiming skills.
Yeah, and you have to know exactly where each one spawns and like kind of just hope they don't get to you.
So then I was like, my teacher was like, spell alfalfa. And I was like, I wonder if I could put an X in this.
Oh yeah, and they don't necessarily drop missiles either when you kill them. So like sometimes you just have to wait for like the little Cheerios to come on screen and kill those and hope they drop missiles.
I am a fan of Cheerios.
Honey Nut's my second favorite. Apple Cinnamon's my favorite.
Yeah.
There
it is. Oh, we're gonna play this game for a bit. Woo!
No, kill him.
Come on. Come on.
Can you just do that indefinitely?
Oh, yeah.
So what if you just let this guy live and just keep the weapon?
Nah. So there is a glitch that you can use to take that weapon out of the ME kill zone. And you can even use it on the big boss, but it's not really worth it because by that point your standard blasting is almost as strong as this thing anyway.
So it's more of a scripted thing.
Yeah.
Not as powerful as you think it is, but it's a specific tool for doing a specific thing.
I forgot which way I wanted to go, so I'm gonna go this way, cause my name's not Jeffrey.
It's Joe, so I
Sorry
could
for
rhyme.
all the Jeffreys out there, I'm pretty damn sure you didn't pick your name. But remember, your mom still loves you, or maybe she doesn't. I never met your mom, cause the only mom I met was Stacy's, and her mom has got it going on.
What about Geoff's mom?
There's not a song about Jeff's mom. Stacy's dad is actually pretty rad.
He bought me cigarettes when I was really mad. I'm only 10, but he didn't know that then.
That's why I have more.
Is he not, like... You still have to do the thing?
Still gotta shoot his face.
Oh.
Ah, fuck, he's going that way. I hate that.
Why?
Come here.
But why?
Oh, I missed.
Whiff punish.
I didn't even. I was like, because when I missed that, I was like, you know what? Just kill me. You know what?
It's like in Smash when somebody's just sitting there guarding and you're like, well, fine, I'll grab you.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. You turn back around and Palpatine's wearing a Nike hat. He's like, just do it.
He's like, just do it. I'm sponsored now, bitches. I have my own empire again of shoes and jocks. To wear those shoes.
Check out these Air Kenobis.
Look at my Air Jar Jars.
He's so styling. Okay.
You, sir, is styling. Fuck.
What happened?
He started going that way, and I was like, nope.
It's almost as if they're smart.
It's almost as like it's an artificial intelligence, a learning computer. Alright, go.
Give him the goo.
Ah, mother.
You can still give him the goo.
Yes, I can, but I'm gonna be back here because I got like a little bit more.
Goo. There you go. You got the goo.
I just needed a split second more than last time.
I wonder what you're gonna get from this guy.
Titties. Specifically the screw on, screw off ones that he clearly
Breast
has.
implants.
No, he has screw on, screw off pectorals.
Just a Metroid fan patch where just Samus's tits get bigger with every upgrade.
Yeah, ice missile. Like,
Missile upgrade. Just by the end, you're just like dragging your tits around.
there's this weird anime that I
Power suit.
Jeez.
So this is somebody's fetish. Okay.
Yeah, there's this anime that I remember watching as a kid where everyone has pointy chins, and the pointier your chin, the more attractive you get.
Yes.
And some guy ends up stabbing someone with his pointy chin. That was the point
too
where I was
beautiful
like,
for this world.
and that was when I was like sitting there. I was like, man, maybe I should stop.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, bud.
I saw this really stupid English dub of an anime where basically the English publication people or whatever just didn't give the dubbing studio like any kind of notes or anything. They're just like, yeah, just do whatever.
Oh yeah, that's Ghost Stories.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I love that one. It makes me happy.
I could not believe my ears when I watched that the first time.
I love it because it's got shit like, this is the fastest lip cap mocap I've ever had it done. Holy fuck! And like she comes in and there's her little brother and she's like, hey, did you? Oh, I forgot you're dyslexic. You homework do?
Mm-hmm.
It's hilarious. I haven't been able to find it recently in its entirety, but
It's on one of the services. I don't remember which one.
Yeah.
We watched it on something.
Pulse Radar. No, it's fantastic. I love that one.
Is that? It might have been Crunchyroll. So what does it do? It's like the X-ray? It's the X-ray.
Yep.
Cool. I like it. I gotta clear my throat, so there's gonna be no microphone audio for a second.
On yours or mine or both?
Both.
Fuck.
Okay, there we go.
So am I going up or am I going down? Up or am I going down? Let's go.
I think you're going up. I don't know.
I don't have to.
You told me, Seth. You told me you knew where you're going.
Yeah, but
I'm a compulsive liar. Even that was a lie.
I used to be. I had a lying problem. But then I got therapy and it helped.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out going to someone who has actually spent many years to help you with such issues is actually moderately okay at it at the minimum.
Wow.
You know?
To the extent their job requires?
Yeah, and it's like, holy shit, you actually know what you're doing. They're like, I did get a master's degree.
I thought your son made that in art class.
Speaking of which, the first time that I got caught forging stuff was in our first grade art class. It's like, I can draw money. How hard is it to draw George Washington? I never said it was good for you. I just said it was the first time I got caught.
What about that sign that says how we're gonna get kids to start smoking? It's like, that's just something my son made me in art class. Yeah, what about the one right next to it that says the sign was not made in art class? We really do want kids to start smoking.
I don't know. Anyway, I was like,
Peter, would you be the president of a company that didn't care about children?
Yeah, but I was just like, man, I would like some money. I am going to draw myself some money. So then I drew my best George Washington. It turns out that it's still just like... Turns out that if you draw 7 of them, you still don't get a Bionicle toy because they know that it's not real money because you drew it on a piece of green craft paper.
But I know a blind cashier at Walmart that'll take them.
Yeah. So, like, when did you first commit a crime? I was like, I don't know, first grade. Are we talking about intentional theft or I didn't know it wasn't mine? Because in that case, 2. Because if you've ever had a younger sibling or younger cousin, toddlers steal shit all the time.
Mine! And then you punch your sibling.
Or they just, like, see stuff.
It's like, that is battery and theft and a hate crime?
I am getting my handcuffs.
I think that toddler is queer.
Yeah, and it's just like, the toddler just like points at something that someone else has, and like, I want it! And you're like, no, that's theirs. And then they just like grab it, and you're like, motherfucker.
Oh, by the way, queer in the literal sense, as in the Q in LGBTQ.
Ah, as opposed to the non-literal
But it was
sense.
also a double, because the, very odd.
Was it a double entendre?
Entendre? Yeah, how do you spell that one, Seth? Was that from the previous episode?
Yes.
Yeah, where we talked about French spellings. Spell hors d'oeuvres. Okay.
Spell hors d'oeuvres without using the K.
Yeah, there's not enough Z's in this.
Dude, I started using after living in New Zealand.
Do you say Z, Seth?
I say Zed. I lived in New Zealand for too long. But also I found out that it's really helpful when you're working with people on the phone to use Zed.
It is. It's like using the not alphanumeric.
Roman numeral?
No, it's like when people say alpha, beta, Charlie.
Oh, it's. I know what you
It's
mean.
what people use over the radio.
Specifically, the Alpha Beta Charlie is the military version, but you can use like A as in Alabamers.
Yeah.
The Mohawks conducted ceremonies in Rachels here. Now it lies in runs.
Xenophonetic?
Transliteration?
No, the second part of it is phonetic, though. I don't remember the first part. NATO phonetic.
It is native phonetic, because xenophonetic is like, I don't like you because your words are blue.
No, that's xenophobic.
Damn.
My sensors indicate this Emmy has been reactivated.
Oh no.
That Raven Beam is benign to be
Yep. You
No,
stopped.
I remember because Ray says it in Archer, and I remember everything my favorite characters ever say in cartoons.
That is a thing that you do.
It is. It's kind of a thing. It's kind of a thing, yeah.
And you do it.
Those several lines of dialogue I was saying earlier were exact quotes from Family Guy Season 1. That came out in 1999.
So, when I got over this also.
For all you youngins out there, that was 23 years ago.
Yep. I got over this also through therapy, but I had an issue with people not quoting things correctly when I was younger.
Yes, me too.
And like,
I would correct them on their quotes. Misquotes.
Or like, I was a music kid for a while, and so I was watching like the barbershop quartet competitions. Ah, it's fucking cold! And they would like...
A vasectomy's a medical procedure.
But like, if they changed the
sorry.
words of a song for any
One that
reason...
makes you have 'em.
Yep.
Helps if you sing into a can.
Oh, this is the one that just knows where you are. Fuck.
Oh, that's a thing?
Yep.
But staying out of their LOS has been our thing this whole time.
Yeah, but he's the buff one.
Get out of his grundle, what are you doing?
I wish to palm. He has a large grundle. I was like, this is a double palm grundle. Okay, I'm just gonna run. I'm running.
Gonna have to double fist this bish.
Whoop. Whoop. Come on. Thank you, sir. Oh, damn.
Oh, you know what I thought would be really funny?
What did you
Is
think?
if we start saying cuss words backwards, like how a lot of people censor themselves nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Especially on YouTube, when they... Well, not YouTube. Let's just say YouTube. Where in editing, they'll actually run the word backwards.
Sometimes. It's not my favorite one. I like it when they just switch it out for like random side of...
Oh, yeah, I like that too.
My favorite one is
I prefer that one. I'm just saying, like, a lot of them are fun because, like, you know, because, like, fuck would be cuff and shit would be tish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my favorite ones was actually from Wygo Toss, which is Yugo the Abridged series.
Yeah, I get that.
But when he, instead of fuck, when he actually had the characters just yell like, F!
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, we would be F!
That is funny.
Or 50% off because they did dolphin noises. Look at that prison ass mother.
Much like a water birth, it's all about the delivery. Ugh!
Tell me about it. Water birthing seems like the less traumatic.
It does. I mean, that can happen on accident.
Yes.
Just go for a swim when you're a little too pregnant and...
It's like,
Whoops!
damn.
Is that my child downstream? I feel
Someone-
thin.
I appeared to have lost some mass. And I am a little bit sad about that because everyone knows the bigger the mass, the faster the ass.
E = MC squared. M being mass.
Yes, in this case. Squared being 2.
To the power of spy.
Yeah. Okay, which one am I going this round? Let's start this one. Oh! Well. Whee!
What is C?
Speed of light.
Oh, that's right.
300,000 meters per second.
That's right.
Well,
It's like it's not velocity. I know that.
Well, C in this case is actually the speed of light in a vacuum because
Right.
speed of light differs depending on medium it travels through, just like everything else.
Well, they didn't know that when he first coined E = MC squared, but I mean, he
Yes.
didn't know that ever in his lifetime, but he theorized later.
Yep, which is why things can go faster than the current speed of light through medium, but not faster than C.
Yeah, I think it was later when he did the unified theory of relativity.
Yeah.
But the original theory of relativity was more of a work in progress kind of thing.
Also the theory of special relativity.
Right, special there, yeah.
I didn't actually need to come through this door. I just wanted a save point so that if I die, I don't have to do the entire climb again.
Why didn't you save?
That's not a save station. That's a recharge station. I don't need to recharge. But if you die from these, it goes through the last Emmy door you were in.
Oh, you're using the in-game checkpoints. Gotcha.
Bingo! Oh, see how I have that red ring around my waist? It's not a wedding band. He wants to murder me.
Oh no! Why? Is he just locked on? Is that the?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Woo! Don't like you. Oh. Oh, fuck.
I don't understand what this power would be once you get it.
The next power up.
Yeah, well, from this guy. Wait, you get a R3 lock on?
No, I think I get his. I think this one I get his purple suit.
Or gravity suit?
Yes. If that's what the youths are calling it these days. Ah, I forgot you could do that.
Just so you could move normally in water?
Yep. And it's right now we can't do ice, but with that we can do ice.
I mean, do ice.
The freezy rooms hurt.
Oh,
We
yeah, I
get
forgot
ourselves
that's a
a little
thing
bit
in
of
this game.
frostbite.
I forgot that's a thing in this game.
Bet you know I'm gonna do this. See ya, sucker.
You gonna do this? You gonna do it like this?
Motherfucker. And so anyway, I was watching the barbershop thing, and they were doing Find My Way by Hercules, which is a
I'll find my way.
which is a great song, but you know.
Go distance.
But instead of I will please the gods, they did please my God, and I was like, no, that's not how the fucking song goes.
My God is also my dad.
And I was like, I know that you are can't do that one yet. And so like, I know that you're a professional group and this is what you do, but you changed the fucking lyrics.
Can't do that.
You have angered my 4-year-old brain. Fear my wrath.
Which is also sometimes my adult brain.
Dun, dun. There it is. Man, if only I had a power that helped me through this.
Yeah. But it uses your entire yellow bar.
That's okay, that charges really fast.
Oh no, where's my yellow bar? It's not recharging, Seth. What's going
Give me a
on?
second.
Okay.
If there was ever a monster that I felt bad for killing, it's probably the door ones, because they're just like,
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Hey, hey. Oh, hey, buddy.
Shiggity diggity.
Take these.
Shiggity doogity. Shidoggity doogity.
Digga, dig, digga, digga, digga. And I was like,
Getting down like Dig Dug.
and then I was like, my penis went shing-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Shing-a-ling-a-ding dong. Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker. This one might take me a few tries, but this one always takes me a few tries.
It's alright. It seems tricky.
I have more trouble with this boss than the final boss of the game.
I can see why. This is the Ridley of the game, I guess.
Yeah, you know, I was actually kind of surprised that Ridley wasn't in this game.
Is he not?
I didn't say anything.
I mean, we haven't seen him yet, right?
Neither hide nor tail of Senior Ridley. Whee! Motherfucker.
I mean, one of these times we kill him, he's got to stay dead, right?
Not necessarily. He has the power of God and anime on his side.
But not the power of friendship.
That's really where he fails. He would be an unstoppable fiend monster if he had the power of friendship.
You did this to me.
I did. It's gonna be twitching all day now.
Brought me a burrito. How dare you? No, I'm just kidding.
Bitch, I brought you a burrito, and you should be grateful.
I am.
Or not. I don't care. I still brought you a burrito.
Mm-hmm. It was unnecessary and very appreciated.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, he's the thing from Fusion.
Oh, damn.
Remember the spiky balls
What if
from
you stayed over there?
Fusion?
Yeah, but what
It
if you
also
stayed over
looks
there?
like
though?
a planet from Super Mario Galaxy.
Everything looks like a planet from Super Mario Galaxy.
No, that really does, though.
Gimme.
Storm missile. What the hell is that?
It's a storm missile.
What does it do?
It storms missiles. Like a rain.
What does that mean? You skipped the tutorial.
On purpose.
How dare you?
How dare I think of yourself? How many children can you birth with those wide hips?
20 fizz.
9 gentillion.
400 children ago.
I was skinny.
I had big perky tits. Should have seen them. No, what did they do, Seth?
I'll show you in a bit. I gotta use them anyway next to get out.
There's probably people at home that haven't played this and are like, what
then
do they do?
Well, I'm gonna use it soon, and then they get to be amazed, and then I'm awesome, and then everyone invites me to their birthday party.
Ah, that is what you want. To go to a stranger's house and try their weird food from their culture that you're not sure if it's
You know, I get a lot of
offensive
people
to
that say
things.
the same thing when they come to my house.
Yep. You're like, okay, what racisms are okay in this situation?
That's what it does. Mm-hmm. Did you see it?
Nope.
You went back. I did the cool thing, and you weren't
No,
even paying attention.
I've been watching constantly. Like, what happened?
Everything
It
happened.
doesn't mean I understood what it was.
That does not sound like a problem of mine.
So you just opened a door that required a storm missile?
Yep. You can also use them on bad guys.
Well, duh.
But, like, you know.
It freezes stuff?
No, that's my ice missiles. Motherfucker!
Like, I know the difference.
Do you?
No!
Okay.
How many different types of missiles do you have? I don't know.
9?
Okay. And you can fire them separately, or they're all just combined into one, like the
Nah,
laser?
you use it does individual targeting.
Also, I'm trying to learn because I'm probably going to be playing this kind of soon.
It's up to you. How it works is you push and hold R2, and then it allows you to target like this, and there you go.
Oh, that! Okay, gotcha. How many did that use?
A number. It gets really helpful with the bosses, though.
I bet. It seems tight. No, I thought the targeting thing was just because that room, you had to, like, do the thing. It was, like, on their end, not your end.
No, but we've had that room plenty of times before. Ah, motherfucker. I was hoping.
Not exactly like that, though.
I was hoping to actually hand the controller over to you before
No.
this happened.
Nope. You got a full 5 minutes left, at least.
Yeah, but I didn't want to fight this boss. I want to make you do it.
I didn't feel like it.
Okay, let me remember how to do this.
Doing better than I did. Oh, you told me about this.
Yeah,
When we fought one of these guys in the foresty area, and you're like, you know, later you have to fight 2 of these guys
at the
once.
same time, and they're
See, I
armored.
listen. Not only do I listen, I remember.
Bullshit. You don't know how to read. You're not illiterate. Your
That's
parents.
why I listen so well, Seth.
You're not illiterate. Your parents were married. It was an English joke.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm not illiterate. My mom drank and smoked exactly the right amount when she was pregnant with me.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Do you ever just like? Do you ever just hate a place out of principle because of your job?
Example?
There's a time when I worked in a hospital lab, and we would get samples from all over the country because we had a really nice laboratory.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
And like one place would have leaky samples every time, and you're like, I don't like that location anymore.
Yep.
And sometimes you're just like, that's it. I don't like Vermont. I've
Yep.
never been there, but I don't like it.
Exactly.
I gotta stop talking as much so I can focus. You want to take over for a bit?
Not particularly.
On the talking part.
Oh, on that, yeah. So once upon a time, I worked in a kitchen. I've worked in several kitchens. But once upon a time, I worked in a kitchen. I was young. I was stupid. And I was really good. I had really good abs. And calves. And,
Creamy hamster.
probably how I got all my raises. Anyway, we would get these boxes of bell peppers. And I love bell peppers. And sometimes I just like eating a whole bell pepper. Just like an apple. And, I mean, even most people don't do that with apples. Like, a whole apple is a bit much, unless it's a small apple. Are you supposed to use the targeting thing on these guys?
The storm missile upgrade?
Sure.
You can.
I'm just wondering, because, like, it seems like there's a specific thing you're kind of supposed to do.
There's not. The first time I went through this, I didn't even use any of the upgrades, really.
Okay. Anyway, we got these boxes of bell peppers. And sometimes we would just eat a whole bell pepper. But then sometimes we'd get these boxes, and like, let's say there was like 30 bell peppers in like a box, big box, right? And like 10 of them would be like almost unusable because they were bad. And I'm like, this is a lot of waste. Why do they even send these? Or are their shipping practices so bad that they just like throw these things like loose in the back of a semi-truck? You know? I never understood it. So I don't remember where they were from, but I hated that place and would talk shit on that place relentlessly because apparently they didn't give a shit about bell peppers. And I really like bell peppers. And bell peppers are really good for you, and they have more vitamin C than an orange. So yeah, if you feel like you need an immune boost, maybe just eat a whole bell pepper.
Yeah.
I mean, take out the core though.
I don't know. I've heard that it's good for you.
The core is good for you?
That is what I have heard. I never said it was accurate
Okay.
information. It means that someone has told me.
Cool.
Did you know that a kiwi has more potassium than a banana?
I've heard that.
Like, some of these alternate foods that aren't as well known are sometimes better for the purpose.
Yes. Sometimes it's not as practical though, because like said foods are a lot more expensive. Damn.
Oh, I didn't zip over as fast as I needed to.
Like for example, some people eat peanuts because peanut oil, natural peanut oil, is good for you in a couple of different ways.
I think it's an aphrodisiac.
Maybe it'll make your balls longer.
I don't know if that's...
If you just want oblong testes.
It's a kink.
It's a kink. It's the best kink. But yeah, supposedly all that good stuff that does, like avocado oil, is better. I've heard from some people. I'm like, that's cool. Avocados are expensive though. And peanuts, you can get like a whole bag of them at the circus for like... I mean, they're intended for elephants, but you can get it for like less than $5. Like 10 pounds of peanuts. Like some things you can just buy in ridiculous bulk. And,
peanuts are one of them.
yeah, they are.
If we're talking about oils, I think sunflower is probably my favorite as far as the...
Sunflower's good.
Because, like, vegetable oil and olive oil are your common ones, but out of the non-common ones, I think sunflower is my favorite above using peanut oil.
Mm-hmm.
I
There's,
to grab something real quick.
when I'm making my egg patties, I think the grapeseed oil is my favorite. Because I was curious because I hadn't used it before, but I knew like grapeseed oil was like supposed to be like really good for a couple of different things, and it has I forget what it's called, like a high heat index or a high frying point or a high, I forget what it's called. Basically, it needs less heat to start evaporating, I think. Essentially, I don't remember the full like
Kind of zip down
scientific
over
shit
there
behind it, but
real quick here.
But yeah, it's lighter. It's a lighter oil basically. It's not as thick. Because as you add a lot of heat to certain kinds of oils, sometimes it'll leave like almost like turn into like a sludgy residue after it's like cooked into like your food fibers. And sometimes it'll seem like it's like getting thin and actually like evaporating. And depending on what you're making, yeah, it's like different stuff will be better for different things. But yeah, personally, yeah, if you're like sauteing like some stuff before you do some other stuff, you probably want to use a lighter oil. Probably. But it depends what you intend on doing after you're done sauteing, so. I don't know. Because
I was raised on aphrodisiacs. I
well,
just don't know these things.
I was raised on olive oil. Like, I was just always told that, like, triple distiller pressed extra virgin olive oil is just like, it's what you use. It's like the best oil. Use it for everything.
Ah, damn! I didn't watch out for that thing.
Like, that's cool. I don't necessarily believe it's the best oil.
I'm a firm believer that you should just use exclusively pig lard.
Yes.
On everything. It's definitely not bad for you.
Crisco Oinker edition, extra short life shortening.
Oh, fuck. Damn it.
Don't grab and hug my face, my friend.
There we go. Now we got enough missiles, because I realized I was going in with like 20 missiles instead of 50, and I was like, I should fix that.
I don't need a hole through that place anymore.
I have at least 2 holes, and one of them is not a vagina.
Yeah, because that song is about trying to convince a friend not to kill themselves, and you're trying to convince these guys to not kill you.
I did get the reference, surprisingly. You should be proud of me.
I was pretty sure you would. I'm just explaining for the people that are like, what is that song?
I don't really know what the song is.
There's a lot of people I've been told that don't listen to songs from the 90s.
But that's only the 5th best decade of songs.
After my grandpa's generation, it's like the 2nd best. So like the 3rd best?
I don't know. Personally, I am a huge fan of big band jazz.
Mm-hmm. Especially in the 90s.
Yeah, a lot of the ska bands actually did a bit of big band because
in the 90s.
In the
like the Big Bad Voodoo Daddies.
Big Bad Voodoo Daddies was early 2000s.
No,
and they're not a ska band.
Nah, it says Voodoo Daddies in the thing. It has to be ska.
No, but like Cherry Poppin' Daddies put out a ska jazz album and shit like that.
That's not ska. Jazz. We're talking about ska.
Yeah, Cherry Poppin' Daddies is a ska band that put out 1 jazz album.
I don't know if I'd call them ska.
That is their official definition and what they call themselves.
I don't know if they're self-identifying correctly.
Well, that depends. Did you only listen to their jazz album?
Maybe.
I am finding the crux of the issue.
Was that the really good one?
Okay.
Oh, so Jade and I were watching Drunk History a while ago.
I am a fan of Drunk History.
It is a very good show. Made by some very talented people you would probably recognize. You as in the people listening, not you, Seth. I know you've seen it, so...
Rude.
But yeah, recently they got Phil Hendry to do an episode, and I was like, finally! They got like a legit voice actor to do voiceover in Drunk History. Been waiting for this, because usually they just get like actors who have nothing better to do.
Bill from accounting?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, yeah, I'm an actor, and there's things in the blah 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 blah. I was like, yeah, I don't know your anything.
What are your credentials? Well, I was a mom.
But
Damn
yeah.
it, you're on the show.
But yeah, you look up Phil Hendry on IMDb, and he's got like 800 credits. Because he's been doing shit for like ever.
Yes.
It's like looking up like Phil Lamar or fucking
Leonard
Billy
Cohen?
West or who?
Leonard Cohen. Motherfucker.
That's musician.
I had that one.
You know. No, but voice actors do work. Like,
What?
They get much more jobs than other types of actors.
Well, that's part because they don't get paid nearly as much.
Right. Yeah. And projects that can be done much shorter because they call them in once everything's done, basically. And they're just like, okay, read all of this, and like, okay, I'm done. Like, cool, now you're in this movie, game, TV show, or whatever. It's like, for one day of work? Wow, that's cool. How many seasons was I in? Like, 10? So yeah, it can be done much faster, so that's, yeah, why.
Alright, give me 1 second. I gotta re-kite these guys. This'll work.
But yeah, I was wondering, like, you know, as long as they're getting, like, actors who will work on the cheap, may as well get, like, actual, like, professional voiceover people.
Well, part of it's that, and
To
then
do
part of it
voiceover.
as video making on such as the YouTube has become more popular. A lot of the higher end voice actors are willing to do things for. That's what keeps happening. For the cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Like bad lip reading when they were doing Star Wars. Jack Black did. Oh, I need to step back for a second. Wait. Okay. No, you can keep talking. I just can't talk.
No, it's just, yeah, I was waiting for you to finish on the thing.
A second.
It's fine. You can beat him, Seth, partially because we're out of time for this episode. And I don't want to beat him.
Why not?
Because I would have to learn this entire fight, and the next episode would just me trying to beat this guys. Are they really dead, though?
Yeah, that round.
Yay! What do you mean that round? You mean they come back, like, later?
That might be exactly what I mean.
As long as
yes.
they don't come back right now, I don't care.
We're gonna
It's
do
our
this,
boyfriend!
And then we're gonna use a save point.
We're gonna talk to our boyfriend.
Yeah, those two are the hardest fights that I have the most trouble with them in the game. Are you not talking to me?
You mean I thought you said the floaty thing with
The
the,
bug
like, the
one
purple
is the
magic.
hardest, and the two robots that you just did is the second hardest for me.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Like it took more rounds than the final boss did, but that might just be because they're weird. All right.
It's harder with your playstyle.
Which is well, let me make this a little easier on you. I am a rushdown gamer.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what if I run at it at full tilt and just shoot it till it dies?
Yes.
Does that make me a rushdown person?
I don't know. I've never heard that term before, so sure.
Alright. Well, what would you say my gaming style is?
I don't know. I don't think you have a particular style. I think you pick a style, depending on the game that you're playing.
Is it because my way of playing is always let's troll everything?
No.
There we go. Now you got full health and full missiles.
I think it's more about trying to find sequence breaks and stuff like that.
Sometimes.
Or trying to do things the unintended way to try to get unique results, kind of thing.
I do enjoy doing that. Anyway,
because you don't want to do the thing that everybody else is doing because it's already been done. So it's like, I'm going to discover something in a game that's not about discovery.
It's kind of about discovery.
Okay, but I mean, for like linear games, and this one is. I'm just saying in general, like,
Yeah.
I think the style of how you approach games is like that because it's like, I'm supposed to go here, so I'm not going there.
Well, this one I think is like, yes, this game is discovery, but it is pretty linear. Like you rarely feel that you're truly lost. It kind of leads you down a hallway.
Yeah.
Which
I mean,
thought
they're big hallways with multiple doors, but yeah.
Yeah, like, the maps are absolute... there are absolute, like, anthills of a map, but you still...
Yeah, but what if you didn't have a map?
Yeah. But, I mean, when you finish it, when you look all the corridors you went down, you're like, okay, this thing's a fucking anthill, but it actually leads you around pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, thank you for joining us this round.
We appreciate it.
Special thanks to Mr. Rogers, who
had a wonderful neighborhood
and was a huge help to my adulthood. Also, thank you to this particular
Novalis Draconis,
who is on our members wall that is on screen now.
Yep.
For those of you like me who listen to YouTube more than they watch YouTube, it's on screen.
Yes. The screen is green. There's white lettering on it. I designed it and made it myself. And thank you so much, Novalis Draconis. And if you want to be awesome, like Novalis Draconis, check out the join button. I'm sure you've seen it before. It's right next to that like button and subscribe button that you like so much. And yeah, it would be helpful, but also no pressure. Don't worry about it. Times are tough. We get it. And till next time, take care, brush your teeth, and the thing that Seth always says at the end of the episode.
Well, I have things I say at the end of the episode. The reason the wall is green is because he got the idea because he had asparagus and then urinated. And he's like, dude, YouTube splash wall. I got this.
It's definitely not the Farts and Crap Show branding colors, that's for sure.
Yeah, I know. And if you're wondering why the logo is kind of this, like, almost semi-pixelated stuff.
No, that's a secret.
Oh, it's because he was farting and it came out to the tune of Mega Man. He's like, pixelation. Yes.
I played Mega Man 2 on my bumhole. The real Japanese hard mode.
If you want to know what theme, tune in next time. Thank you for joining us. Remember to try to sleep well, drink water, eat well if you can. I know it gets hard sometimes, especially healthily. Do your best. Sometimes the 100% you can give is not as much as you'd want, but it's all you can give. So things will get better. Do what you can. Yep. See ya.
Bye.